38-week pregnancy update. You have to excuse the state of the unmade bed. Today is laundry day. I don't know why I'm saying today is laundry day, because every day is laundry day, but it's bed changeover day, basically. So welcome to my 38-week update. So currently I am 38 weeks plus 6 days. So it'll be 39 weeks tomorrow. It's really odd that it's 8 days until my due date now. That's kind of started to come around really fast. I ran out of breath because I just ran up the stairs. Whew. Yeah, it's come around really fast, but at the same time it's like still, I don't know, I don't see myself going into labour anytime soon. Last night I did think we could be up because I had like waves of cramps and like waves of back pain and really bad Braxton Hicks for about an hour. Like they would just come every now and again. It would be like a real like wave of pain and then it would like drift off. So I thought we were up for something last night, but it didn't really materialise. After about an hour it went away. So yeah, nothing's really happening on the labour front. I've got a midwife appointment booked when I get to 40 weeks plus 3 days, and if I haven't gone into labour by then, they said they would book me in for my induction. But that could be like the following week, and then they would hope that I don't make it to the induction, basically. So yeah, so there's no rush really, because obviously he's still fairly early, but I'm just getting the questions up for this post. Let's have a look, where are they? Okay, so symptom wise it's very much the same as last week. There's been a lot of hip pain, back pain, Braxton Hicks, like lightning crotch, which is where you get like a sharp shooting pain like into your crotch. So yeah, pretty much the same as last week. Uncomfortable generally. Yeah, like mood swings are still there a little bit, like 1 minute I'll feel fine and then I'll have no energy, that kind of stuff. Movements, that's baby movement. There's kind of this common myth with pregnancy that when you get like in your last stages, the baby's movements slow down because they run out of room. And like, look at the hiccups. It's a really big misconception, and like I think it's been explained wrong. Like I spoke to the midwife about it and she said that that's absolutely not true. The baby still needs to move just as much, but the baby's movements definitely change. They're a lot less noticeable, I would say. So there'll be like times where I panic a little bit because I can't feel them as readily as I used to be able to, because where he used to have room, he'd be able to like jab you in the side, whilst now he's just moving and it's harder to feel unless you're kind of really like looking out for it. So that's kind of what actually happens, but you should still be able to kind of count the same amount of movements as you could before. So there have been a couple of scares this week where I've been like, oh, he's got a bit quiet. A bit like he's moving right now actually. If I take time out to like sit and listen to his movements, then they're not any different basically. They're a different type of movement, but they're still the same quantity of them to be known. Gender, so if you do watch my channel you will know that I'm having a little boy. If you don't watch my channel you now know I'm having a little boy. Sleep is still very much disturbed. I would say the whole of my pregnancy I haven't really had a good night's sleep. There's always like, for different stages of your pregnancy there's different reasons why you have bad night's sleep. Like first trimester you drink a lot more, so you wee a lot more. Second trimester, this is always a different reason. So at the moment the reasons I don't sleep are it's hard to get comfortable. And then I wake up sometimes in a lot of pain in the third trimester, like your hips hurt, your back hurts, like with the pressure of the way you're lying. Obviously I wake up a good 3 or 4 times for a wee, and then also in your like third trimester, like, well, no, I know some girls that have it in their second and stuff, but for me in the third trimester I've been like hit by pregnancy insomnia, which is where you'll just wake up and be so awake for like 3 hours. And like I get, like, there's a theory going around that it's to prepare your body for having a newborn, which makes a lot of sense. and I think I probably will be fairly prepared. But also I think like there's got to be an element of stress in there, like it's quite overwhelming, like whether it's your first child or your second child or your third child, it's a completely new transition having a baby, like and it's always going to be life-changing. So I think there's an element of like worry in there. Like I'm not saying it's for everybody, like my baby is completely expected and wanted and planned for, but it's still scary. Like it's, even then, it's still really, really terrifying, like the thought of being a new mum and not really knowing what you're doing and not knowing who your baby's gonna be. Like I have no idea like what this baby's gonna be like, and I think it's quite a daunting thing, so that has got to have some impact on your sleep at some point, I believe. The next question is, do you have any stretch marks? Yes. I spoke in so many videos about how I did not have stretch marks, and then I found some like sneaky little ones right underneath my bump, which I can show you this week actually because I haven't got my belly band on. So they are, if I squeeze my belly together, like here, I'm not sure if you can see it on film, but they're there. The reason that I squeeze my belly together, like to show you, is because obviously my belly will, like the skin's going to be not stretched once he's here, so you kind of get how it's going to look. I have started using a product called Secret Saviours, which is like a belly band and some creams. The belly band is actually really helpful just generally, like for taking the weight off your belly and giving you some support. So yeah, so I've started doing that. Just to kind of like, I'm not really bothered about stretch marks. Like if you watch my channel then you'll know that because I talk about it all the time. I'm not that bothered about it. Like I think on your belly it's obvious what they're there for, like you've had a baby and that's okay. But I kind of want to, I don't really want it to get that much worse because like I said, like it looks okay right now, but I have no idea how it's going to look once the baby's out. So, and I don't know, like maybe one day when I'm a bit older or whatever, it might make me self-conscious. So I am trying to like do a little bit, but I'm not that bothered that they're there, like it's okay. What's the next question? Do I miss anything? I've talked for a couple of weeks about how I miss having like just general control of my body. Like I don't like I really enjoy being pregnant and like love having a really big bump and stuff, but I am really excited to just be able to wear what I want and have less like hormonal changes. Obviously when the baby's first here, the hormones are going to be worse, I think. But yeah, I'm just looking forward to kind of like, I miss basically being myself, I suppose. Yeah, I don't know, it's hard to explain. Best moment of the week. Again, it's been another really quiet week, so not that much has happened to have like a best moment. Can't really think. We got a new mattress, that's really exciting. I'm sat on it right now. That's really exciting actually because our old mattress was really, really hard, and I don't think I realised how much it was affecting like the pain in my hips and back until we didn't have it anymore. Like Rich has been moaning the whole time we had it that it was too firm. So we've got this new one, which is a nice memory foam one, which I'm going to talk more about on my blog soon. So that's really exciting. That was a good moment. That's a very adult best moment. Worst moment. It's been quite an emotional week, I would say. Like obviously like hormones are at a whole new high. So a lot of things make me quite emotional, like watching like YouTube videos and stuff. They're not worst moments though, they're just emotional. I don't know. No, there hasn't really been anything that bad this week to report on. And then the last question is, what am I looking forward to? I'm really excited to go into labour now, which sounds hideous, like, because it's not an exciting process. Well, it is, but it's painful. But I am really excited to go into labour now, and just excited to have that experience. like I'm sure afterwards I'll be like, that was the worst experience of my life. But I am just excited for it to happen and to start kind of my new life being a mum. It's a weird transition when you're pregnant, being on maternity leave, waiting for a baby. Like, you're literally waiting for your whole life to change and you have no control over it. Like, you just have to wait and you don't know who you're going to be at the end of it. You don't know what type of mum, you know, it's weird. So I'm excited to start like the next stage of our life. That'll be really nice. So yeah, I just kicked my tripod. So that is a very quick update this week. I want to keep it quick because my battery is about to die on my camera. So yeah, I will hopefully not be doing another pregnancy update. I'm hoping this is my last one, but if it is, I will obviously see you next week. I'm trying to catch up with blogging and YouTube stuff. I've been really slack since being on maternity leave, which is odd because like when I worked, I would come home and then film and do loads of stuff, and now I have more time on my hands. I actually do a lot like less blogging work-wise. So yeah, I'm just gonna try and like do a bulk film over the weekend and hopefully schedule some stuff in. So hopefully you'll see some stuff over the week. If not though, it will just be a pregnancy update next Friday, if I make it, or I could be introducing a newborn, who knows. So no, I will see you in my next video. If you don't already, please subscribe to this channel and please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!